The next Dead by Daylight killer is a piece of shit. That's right, we already know who is the next Dead by Daylight killer and even the next survivors. That's right, I said survivors because there will be 2 new survivors instead of 1. One of them is a generic looking piece of shit girl and another one is But this video is not about the new survivors, it's about the new killer, and if you don't know, the next chapter to come to Dead by Daylight is called Project W, more like Project Wangle Dangle. In other words, it's a second Resident Evil chapter to come to Dead by Daylight. I know, nobody gives a fuck about Resident Evil, I know. But you know what everybody gives a fuck about? Anyway, let's talk about the upcoming killer and why he sucks big black American balls. But first of all, my goal is to reach 1000 subscribers sometime this year, so make sure you are subscribed and I will personally deliver my 6.5 inches cock to your door. Thank you very much. Also, if you notice that something is wrong with my voice, just so you know, I am sick, so yeah, it's not easy to make this video. So the next killer is this dude, also known as Albert Wesker. He is a popular character from the Resident Evil series, and I have never been interested in playing any of the Resident Evil games. That's why chapters like this don't really excite me much. But since I suck Dead by Daylight's cock, no matter what chapter they put, I will buy it. Let's talk about why I don't like this upcoming new killer idea. The first problem with this new killer is that he looks more like a DJ party guy than a killer in Dead by Daylight.
Smoke weed every day.
But I mean, the trickster doesn't fit Dead by Daylight either, so whatever, you know. Okay, let's be fair, Albert Wesker fits Dead by Daylight better than the trickster. At least he is a character from a horror game. And whoever created the trickster should be fired right now. But Albert Wesker is not the first character that comes to your head when you think about the potential killers from the Resident Evil franchise. I think that the most popular villain from the Resident Evil franchise is Mr. X, and even people who have never played Resident Evil games at least have seen Mr. X once in their lives. In fact, many people seem to think that Mr. X would fit Dead by Daylight way better than Nemesis. So as soon as the second Resident Evil chapter was announced, I thought that Mr. X is coming to Dead by Daylight, but instead we are getting this dude. I have never heard of him before, so I don't really get it. Why not Mr. X? Why Albert Wesker? I don't know. It's been leaked that his basic weapon is this knife, and it looks exactly like Legion's knife. I mean, it looks a little bit different, yet it looks very similar. In fact, some people seem to think that the leak is incorrect because it looks way too similar to Legion's knife. And the Legion is like a symbol of the M1 killers. Some people may say that the Trapper is a symbol of M1 killers. I would say that the Legion is. No matter what you think, I think that this might indicate that this killer might be an M1 killer. Primarily. I'm not too excited about the knife. And the last thing is his power. I mean, from what I've read, I couldn't understand nothing about his power except for one thing. His power will be infection related power, meaning that you will have to infect survivors. Just like if Dead by Daylight didn't have any other infection related killers. But I mean, this killer might be better infection related killer than the Plague or Nemesis. Who knows? He might be the best infection related killer to this day. Nobody knows, but if he is original, that's the real question, because I do not think that his power and overall design is original or very unique. It just doesn't excite me, and new Dead by Daylight chapters, they don't come that frequently, once every 3 months, and they are supposed to be exciting, and the further we go, the less exciting they look. Or maybe it's just me, maybe you think that I'm bullshitting you. If you think that way, then please comment, like this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't done it before. See you later, ciao!